あのね君と出会ったことを今でもずっと覚えているけどでもねそれはずっと先の未来の話を横で見てみたいなのもしも君の願い一つ叶うとする未来変えるとするいやあのね僕のポケットの未来を覗いてきっと笑ってくれるから
Long time no see. What up, dude? It has been a while. Troubleshooting the, I was troubleshooting the YouTube stream because that wasn't working the other day. I don't know why. I didn't change anything in the settings, but for some reason it just wasn't working, so. But yeah, how you been, dude? How you been? Yeah, the RTFX, eh? Yeah, they're great. I mean, Light Soul is, he's an old-timey, FX animator. He's been around for a minute, so, like, he knows his shit. He's worked with, like, Arcane and stuff like that. I will say I don't know how much they do tutorial-style content. They tend to do a lot of, like, student reviews and stuff like that on the channel. But the quality of animation is top-notch, and the advice that they give is, like, it's great, you know? So, I think it's a great channel, but you've been busy and overwhelmed? How come, dude? I kind of relate to that a little bit, not gonna lie. Oops. I've been pretty, like, unhappy in general with what I've been drawing the last, like, week or so. I've been just, like, drawing stuff, and it's not coming out the way I want it to, and it's been, I don't know. I think that's something I'm sort of, like, dealing with right now. I go through, like, ups and downs, right? Like, there's times where I'm like, wow, this is a really good drawing, and I'm, like, peaking up here, and then there's, like, times where I'm like, oh, fuck, my shit sucks, dude. And then I know that I keep riding it like this, and I'm slowly getting better, but in general, when I'm in these troughs, it's hard to see the light, you know? A little bit, I feel like. The art course, family issues, money, school stuff. Dude, I totally get it. I paid for my college education, and it was brutal. I was working at McDonald's pretty much part-time the entire time I was in school. It was, I don't recommend going to animation school and going to school working part-time, but, you know, sometimes it can't be helped. And sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, so it is what it is. Family issues, I could speak to that, you know, I've had my fair share, but yeah, that sucks, dude. Those are always rough, because it's like, sometimes it's just like a dynamic thing with the family, I don't know, but sometimes it's like illness, stuff like that. It's, those are the tougher ones. The school stuff is temporary. If you're smart about it, you can get yourself out of it, you know? You're paying for it too? Yeah, I know how that be, dude. I would just say, you know, be light on spending. You will thank yourself for it in the future. For sure. This boob does not make a lot of sense. I feel like it'd be closer to like here. How is it going, though? You like it there? I liked art school, especially when you start out. It's all kind of new. You're making friends, all that stuff. Yeah, you're not really good at not spending. Yeah, most people aren't. Most people aren't. So, just another skill you can work on, you know? It is genuinely kind of a skill, a little bit. Not really sure what I want to do with this chick, if I even want to do this chick. The art school's awesome. Cool, dude. What are you learning right now? I think we started with like simple shit. We did like ball bounces and stuff like that. There's so many lesbian blue-haired girls. Yeah, that's art school, bro. I think in my school we had a class. There were 3 groups in my year, and my group had the most guys, but there was one group that literally had a class of I think 25 people, and there were 2 guys, and one of those guys was gay, and the other one was like a straight dude. And it was just, I don't know, I just thought it was really funny. Like, it's just kind of the way it is. Like, the animation industry is also sort of shifting in terms of, like, gender balance. There's a lot more women entering the industry now. I think the industry sort of had, like, a history of being a fairly, like, dudes club or whatever. That's shifted in the last few years, which is nice, you know. But at the same time, you know, it is strange, I think, you know. It's a different dynamic. You're learning traditional art, anatomy. You have life drawing classes and shit, I assume. You make the basics perfect. I don't know what I want to draw, dude. I've been much like the title says, been dealing with a bit of an art block. Really feel stuck these days. I think it's because I'm coming off the high of that goth drawing, and I think that was one of the better drawings I've done. And it's, I think psychologically, when you do something that's really good, everything after that has a little bit of a bitterness to it, because it's just like, it's not going to top the best recent thing you did. But the reality is, you know, there's always going to be a next recent thing, and I just got to keep going until eventually I improve. But man, psychologically it's tough, that's all, you know. That's a good one. You talking about the song? Yeah. I just put on a random playlist. I didn't want to put on like I didn't want to think a lot today, and so I was like, I'm just gonna put on a random playlist, and that'll be it, really. But how long's your program? Usually, I mean, it depends. I guess if you're going for like a bachelor's degree or whatever, they typically I think are like 4 years for a bachelor's, but if you're doing like an advanced diploma like I did, it could be like 2-3 years maybe. I will say, not having a bachelor's is kind of annoying. There's a lot of positions in the world that are like soft locked because you don't have a bachelor's degree, but hey homie, checked your video, seems like you're new in Kick and streaming it a lot, still not affiliated and partner yet. You got a proposal for you. I will share your stream to a Kick community for you to hit 1,000 followers and earn nothing less than... Nah, dude. Sorry, bro. That ain't happening. I gotta get some Kick mods, so I can get rid of this shit. I also don't even know how to ban on Kick, so consider yourself lucky, iStella765. You're safe because I'm a boomer and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so... My mouse, I'm pretty sure, is busted. Every time I scroll with it, it does this thing where like I'm scrolling down, and then it flicks back up, and then it keeps scrolling down, and then it'll flick back up a little bit. It drives me nuts, dude. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's busted though. Unless it's just like I'm using websites that are just like poorly configured or something like that. That's also possible, but I don't know. It is strange. It is strange, for sure. Ooh, I gotta remember not to save the layer with the opacity reduced, because I think on this drawing right now I kind of like the opacity level. Maybe I'll just copy paste it, and then that way she's safe, you know. And I can reduce the opacity for this guy here. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Whenever I do like eyes that's sort of a little sinister, I think I have to like curve it down as it comes towards the nose here. I have a bad habit of leaving it too flat, and then it feels like it doesn't feel like it has a lot of three-dimensionality to it. So that's something I'm trying to keep in mind when I'm doing more front-on expressions. So really sort of throw that curve in there. So let's try that. So at least I think the curve kind of sells the three-dimensionality, like right around here, something like that, right? Just like really drastic curve down, I think really helps push the three-dimensionality. And then, maybe it's too much, actually. Maybe just like that's fine. The anti-anxiety drug has arrived. Yo, what up, Zavi? Missed your ass. How you doing? Started a little early today. I was just sitting around. I was like, I'm so fucking bored, dude. I gotta start streaming or something. There's nothing to do. Maybe I do kind of like it like that, actually. Good, so you can stick around more. What are you referencing? I'm lost. Oh, you meant the early stream. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason, I guess, I couldn't stream a little bit earlier. Why are all my viewers living in other parts of the world, dude? Why can't you guys just be in my time zone? It would make my life so much easier, you know? Whatever, I am mad at it. You're right. You literally looked at Discord to see if your friend had messaged, saw an announcement, it was like, shit. You literally just finished washing up plates, you're having to make your bed. Took the sheets off to remake it. Also, why does this character remind me of Lucifer from Has Been Hotel? I don't know who that is. Remember, dude, I'm a boomer. I know what Has Been Hotel is, kind of, just because I have friends that, like, literally don't stop talking about it, but, yeah. I don't know who Lucifer is. You're saying they're copying my style? Should I sue? You're an international streamer? I think the internet's just international. Internationally streaming to 2 people. Yeah. You're so sorry you live in Britain. Hopefully you'll go to America when you're older. Do you actually want to move to the States? I'm not American though, but yeah. Is it like a thing in the UK that people are like really into American shit? Like I know with like Japanese culture, like there's a lot of Japanese people that are very into like American stuff. But are there like American weebs in the UK? Is that a thing? Are you guys American weebs? Everyone's talking about it. It came out a while ago, right? Like it's not like still super relevant, is it? I don't know. I remember my friends talking about it like a few months ago or whatever. You're making a pixel run cycle and you're struggling. Yeah, pixel art is something I've never really dabbled in. It does seem tough though, I will say. You've only ever watched Helava, but you ain't complaining. And yeah, you wouldn't mind being in the States, but you really want to go to America just to see it. And you guess you just want good weather. Yeah. I hear British weather is notoriously rainy. I do like the rain, though. I'm not gonna lie. There's something appealing about it. I go to New York every couple years, but otherwise I don't really go to the States too much. I don't think I've ever been anywhere beyond New York. Confetti Yeti! What up? It's been so long. Actually, I always just suspect that you're, like, here in the background. I don't know why, Eddie. I just feel like you're always somewhere, you know? I mean, you are technically always somewhere, but, somewhere related to the stream, I should say. How you doing? It's been a while. Or has it? I don't know. It's probably just been a while since I streamed. I don't think I streamed since, like, Tuesday. You don't get to catch the stream sometimes because you're sleeping? Yeah, we were just talking about how everybody I know, or everybody that watches me is in the UK. And for some reason, everybody that follows me on Facebook, they're all in Vietnam. I don't know why. You wouldn't mind going to Canada? Canada's nice. Depends where you go, I suppose. I would highly recommend Montreal, but it might be a little tough if you don't speak French. Granted, it's a very bilingual city. I was gonna say country. Very bilingual city, but at the same time, it definitely is to your advantage to speak French if you live there. You're doing good? I'm doing okay. I'm sleepy today. I didn't sleep very well last night. That's nothing new though. I'm pretty used to being completely brain rotted because I don't sleep properly. And this weekend's a long weekend for me, so all long weekends do is remind me how much I love being unemployed. I'm not unemployed, but I love the idea of it. I fantasize about not having a job anymore. But then I remember that I would end up homeless and the people would repossess the house that I haven't even moved into, and you know, my life would just fall apart. It would crumble. I would be poor. I would have to keep living at my dad's and just basically live the neat lifestyle, which sounds nice. But I don't think at my age it's something I should be striving for. Why am I talking about being unemployed right now? You said, how am I? Oh yeah. Fantasizing about no longer having to work. If I could just do this all the time, guys, just hang out with you guys, honestly, it'd be the dream. Whenever streamers are like, you know how hard it is to actually stream? It's not, dude. I much prefer this over my full-time job. Easy. Very easy. Yeah, your French used to be good in school, now it's non-existent. You may as well go to Austria or Germany. Do you speak German? Your sister's my age, still lives at home but works. I mean, that's what I do. I still live at home. I just had like a little bit of a grind arc where I was like, I'm gonna buy a place. And so I just spent the last like 4 or 5 years just saving every penny I could. Boba sending me poop emojis on YouTube, dude. What's this? We got YouTube Boba right now? That's crazy, bro. How you been, dude? I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. You're still alive. Good. I could take it. I could let out a nice sigh of relief because I was so concerned. I was like, I haven't seen him on Discord. I haven't seen him in chat. Is this guy still breathing? He's good. That's good. Boba on Kick too. Boba. I assume that's Boba and not some guy with a comically similar name. Damn, we got the fucking alt platform Kick and Twitch. Bro, you're spoiling me with these triple tabs. You've been sleeping when I stream? Yeah, that's fair. Everybody has. I think I gotta fucking move to Japan. That's the solution, right, guys? I just gotta be in a different time zone. Why is everybody that watches me in a different time zone? Yeti, Zavi, NFT, Boba, Dave. Everybody watches me in a different time zone. It's crazy, dude. What the hell? How did I even manage that? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna have to start a Japan arc, you know what I mean? You literally stay up every night for your cis white ass? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Zavi supporting the patriarchy. She knows what's good. Confetti Yeti, skull emoji, in Kick chat. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's good to have you guys here, though. You know, I'm feeling rather emotional today. I think I don't know why. So if I start getting all sappy and thanking you guys for showing up, it's literally just because I didn't sleep well. That's it. Let's lower this a little bit. Don't cry, we'll cry. I might cry a little bit. I'm tearing up, not gonna lie. I'm tearing up. More like Kick these nuts. You're lucky we don't have a mod on Kick. Bob. I don't think I'm gonna cry. As tempting as it is. I will say it is very nice to have viewership. It's nice. I remember the first like couple weeks when I started streaming, it was just me in here talking to no one. It's tough to do that, you know. Not just like psychologically, just content-wise. It's like when you don't have the back and forth with people, it's very difficult to just sort of think of what to say. I think I ended up just doing like silent streams. Luckily, I had Chili show up and he was just making me draw morbidly obese Kirby's for the first couple weeks, so that was nice. Oh my god, Dave should be mod on Kick or on Twitch, and I'll do the other. Dave's not here. I mean, does he even have a Kick? I'll make any of you guys mod on whatever platform. I don't care. I like all of you. I trust all of you. Yeah, we got the 4 viewers on Kick. We're peaking right now. You don't know. I think Dave usually joins on Twitch. Rooney sometimes shows up on Twitch and YouTube. Boba, I guess, is just a multi-platform man. This guy, he can do it all. Zavi, you're pretty much Twitch. NFT I've only really seen on Twitch, I think. Whoever wants to be mod on Kick. You know what's funny? I haven't actually found a way to avoid getting copyright infringed infringed on Kick. There's no way that I can do like the second channel thing on Kick like I can with Twitch, where my VODs don't save the background music. Yeah, if Boba wants to. I can make a mod on Kick, that's fine. Yeah, normally what I do for Twitch, like DMCA avoidance, is, this is so bad, maybe I shouldn't really be talking about this, but I have the Spotify audio go to a different channel, and for whatever reason, I can't do that on Kick, and I can't do that on YouTube, so I think I actually get, like, a copyright strike, or not a strike, but I get a copyright warning on YouTube every time I go live, so I may need to stop streaming on YouTube until I can figure out how to disable Spotify. I wonder if I'd just have to end up doing like 2 different streams, you know? Gasp, naughty. I know, I'm a bad boy. Are those the Kick, like, the Kick emojis? The, like, turtle face or whatever? Also, is Kick even popping up right now on stream? I can't, like, I'm not, my head is face down right now, so I'm not seeing if it's showing up, like, if Kick Chat is showing up on the stream. I assume it is, but should be. Why not do Kick and Twitch, just leave YouTube out? I think I might. And then I think what I'll do is, once I muster up enough energy, I'll probably just dedicate YouTube to actually making more long-form content. I say that, but I've been saying that, and I'm probably not going to do that for a very, very long time because I'm lazy as shit. Oh yeah, it is popping up. I see it. Test. Yes, engagement. But the thing is, I don't have an editor. I kind of would rather just have an editor and not have to fucking worry about it, and just be like, I don't know. I'm lazy, dude. I'm lazy. I just want to outsource, you know? Kick probably doesn't care what you listen to. Probably not. That's kind of my impression, but I don't know. I think Kick is trying to legitimize itself a little bit more, and so I suspect that they're going to start cracking down a little bit harder. Like, they've been actually doing bans and stuff like that for, you know, things that I think are fairly appropriate to ban people for. But we'll see. We'll see what the fate of Kick is. It's such a new platform that it's really hard to tell. Are you gonna do like emotes and stuff for Twitch? Yeah, probably eventually. I don't know. These are all things on the to-do list, you know? Unless you guys like bully me into it, I'm probably just gonna keep procrastinating forever, so. I'm not, as you can tell, I'm not very good content brained, you know? Okay, let's give this guy some hair, I think. He's looking a little shiny in the hair department. Looking like a future me, you know? These sternocleidomastoid mastoid muscles are not connecting to the clavicle. There we go. Bully snack, yeah. I mean, it does. I'm not really thinking about it right now, anyways, because it's like I can't. I couldn't even do emotes if I wanted to, because I'm still not affiliate. Crazy, right? But eventually. We are actually very close to affiliate, though, not gonna lie. You think I'm entertaining? I think you're entertaining, NFT screen shooter. I giggled my ass off the first time I saw your name. And I remember, it did catch me off guard, and I was like, do I have to ban this guy? Is he gonna start selling me NFTs or start shilling something? But, yeah, no, it clicked afterwards. Can I make people VIPs yet? I don't know, let's try it out. How do I do this? If there's a mod in chat, I know there is, Zavi. If you want to try and make, I don't know how to do it. If you guys know how to do it, try to make Confetti Yeti a VIP. See if that does anything. I don't know if you can do anything without affiliate though. I think a lot of that shit is locked. I don't know why I'm doing the eyes. I'm not even on the right layer for it. Okay. Savvy's too busy to work. It's fine. I'm just kidding. What's a VIP? Not you, that's for sure. Just kidding. Love you, Narn. But, I think it's... I actually have genuinely no idea. It's a thing that just pops up next to your name. It says, like, VIP or whatever. / VIP name. Okay, let's try it with Yeti. / VIP username. Confetti Yeti 0. Unable to add VIP, visit the achievement page on your dashboard to learn how to unlock additional VIP slots. Maybe if it's sending me to the achievements page, I probably need affiliate. That's my guess. I don't know though. Not me, true. Narn, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're all VIP in my heart. Some of you more than others, but I won't tell you who. You guys know who you are. For you and Boba, it doesn't work. You don't have full admission. It didn't work for me. I just tried it, and I literally own the channel. So like, I suspect that it's probably just an affiliate thing. So don't take it too personally. I don't think it's your mod permissions. I'll try after stream to see if I can modify your mod permissions to give you guys like absolute authority, you know? We'll make you guys like just absolutely busted where you can abuse all power. Apparently I can unmod people. Narn is your favorite. I played the 5th. Yeah, it might be a thing you get when you can finally monetize or something. I'm definitely not his favorite. I've known you the longest, that's for sure, Narn, but I don't have favorites, guys. It's like, you guys are like my children. I don't pick favorites. I have them in my head, but I'm not gonna tell you guys who. I'm just kidding. I really don't. I really don't. I think you guys are all cool. Also, while Narn's here, can we please bully her into streaming? She was trying to stream the other day, but she stopped. Everybody point and shame and make sure that she streams next time. We need a bigger community, dude. I need people to bounce shit off of. Hey, we kiddos. Yeah, you guys are like my children. And I mean it in a religious sense because we're a cult, right? Like I'm like the father, the cult leader, and you guys are all my children, my flock. Everyone subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to Narn. Narn Nation, dude. You will stream eventually. You just want to grind on some life drawing or whatever. Dude, you're good at drawing already. Stop. Like, look, I doodle nothing for entire streams, you know? It's like, that's just kind of the way it is. Sometimes you're not on fire. That's just, you gotta accept it. And that's, while we're talking about that, that is the theme of today's stream. It's, Zabby perfectly abusing her power. Hype. You know, just struggling with getting things and feeling like, you know, you're going through like an art block or you're not able to get the level of quality that you want. These are just things that all artists experience, you know? So it's like, if you wait, this is something that I did for a while, is I was waiting for all the stars to align, everything to be perfect, and I was like, I'm not gonna stream till I've already commissioned a VTuber, till I have all my overlays set up, till I have this, till I have that, till I have that. And it just got to the point where I was like, well, if I keep doing this, I'm just never going to stream. Right? And then one day I just kind of turned on stream, and it was like some bare bones. It still is kind of bare bones, let's not lie, guys. But like, it just, you know, you just gotta do the thing. And worry about all of the quality and shit later. You can always improve your stream. But getting out there and doing it is going to be the largest block. NFT says you stream for a few weeks, it's fun, you don't have time for it now? Would you stream? Are you a gamer or are you an artist? I don't know, man. Everything I've been drawing lately just feels like turbo generic. I fucking hate it. I know I could do so much better. It bothers me, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna be venting a little bit about my art today, I think. Just because I need to get it all out, you know? I need to, like... If this was, like, some sort of off-world retreat, or not off-world, like some out-of-city retreat where, you know, you go and, you're not allowed to have access to your phone, you're doing, like, some healing shit, some weird, like you hired some weird, like, LA coach or whatever. I'd just be screaming right now, but I can't be screaming in my house. My dad's gonna think I'm an insane person, so... Instead, I'm just gonna bitch about my art. You're an animator? You're not, but you're trying? I mean, you are. There's no, like, bar. If you do a bouncing ball, if you draw this into this, you're an animator. Boom. Done. That's it. It's not like some heavy title, you know? You would stream, but you'd probably be a silent streamer? How come, dude? I was my very first stream, I was a silent streamer, and I was like, I can't, like, if I do this, nobody's gonna want to watch my content. So I gotta put some effort in, you know? Maybe I liked it better when it was bigger. I wish Twitch has multi-streaming. You used to multi-stream with friends on Picardo, 2 streams next to each other at once, and then we'd chat in a Discord call or something. It was less scary. You can. There's a way for me, like, let's say I have, like, let's say I had an avatar, right? Like, the fucking mouse dude or whatever. Catsnak. My guy would be like this, and then your guy would just be, like, right here. I guess you're a deer, so you'd be, like this. You know, that looks like a warthog, but that's you, anyways. And we'd just be in the bottom corner like that. I'm pretty sure there's, like, stream collab software, like, built into Twitch, so you could probably do it. Confetti Yeti, you used to stream, but you're not scared now? Or you are scared now? You feel like you're not worthy enough to call yourself an animator? You gotta break that mentality, dude. And the reality is, if people are giving you shit for considering yourself an artist or an animator or whatever, there's no barometer of skill. It's such a subjective, like, trade or ability that it's like it doesn't really matter. Like, don't think of yourself as what you want to be, you know, and then what you want to be will follow. You know, you gotta sort of build the things that you want in yourself into your identity, and then from there you'll feel like you're able to push through and do the things that you want a lot more effectively because you have that sort of intrinsic motivation. Anyways, Boba says, you think Twitch has group streams, can watch side by side synced? Yeah, I think you can. I think you can. No, it's serious. Seriously, though. Like, that's not even, like, me... That's not some philosophy shit. This is, like, actual, like, evidence-based. Like, this is how you get anything to adhere. Is you strongly integrate it into your personality, right? Like, if you're somebody who wants to start working out, well, one way to do that is to probably be a little bit annoying and be the workout guy. You know, talk to your friends about your working out. Tell them, like, basically, like... Balance it so you're not, you know, alienating your friends and they think you're a complete lunatic, but talk to people about the things that you're doing and you're interested in, and make sure that they see you as, like, well, you know, Catsnack's the workout guy, or Narn is the art girl, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, if you build these things into yourself, you will be able to adhere to them a lot better. There's tons of research on this, by the way. This is not bullshit. So, if you don't believe me, you can look it up. But, integrating things into your personality and the way you perceive yourself is a surefire way to guarantee that you're going to adhere to that thing a lot more effectively. Anyways. You're feeling the urge to stream, but your possum ass is anxiety in a ball, hence why you say the anti-anxiety drug has arrived. I think you're entertaining, though. I think you can pull it off, you know? You're very clearly an elaborate talker. You're very good at, like, just sort of giving interesting stories and perspectives and stuff like that. I think you could convert that to a stream, probably, if that's something you really want to do. Now to actually do this guy's hair instead of just fucking yapping. Here we go. Narn says that also ties into who you're friends with. It really dictates the path you take in life. Yeah, that's completely true. It's completely true. A lot of these things sort of reinforce themselves, and like a lot of the people that I surround myself with, Narn being one of them, right? These are all people that identify as artists. And not just because they work professionally as artists, but because, you know, even before we were professionals, we were all friends and we considered each other artists. And I think these things are, they're important to really integrate into your life. I'm not saying you need a strong social network. It's obviously helpful, but it's not a make or break for you perceiving yourself a certain way. You could surround yourself with jocks and still think of yourself as an artist, you know? You entertaining? Ha. Nah, you could do it, dude. I'm sure you could. You're proud of your Dragon Dice drawing for your friend? Be right back screen, though? Your friend's be right back stream? Okay. Yeah, I thought you were saying be right back. I was having a brain fart there. You like being friends with hard workers because it gets you on your grind, too. Yeah, everybody in our friend group is very, very grindy, and I feel like, maybe not everybody, but a lot of them are. I know I, to a fault, probably put a lot more effort into things than I probably should sometimes for my own peace of mind. But, I think I would go crazy. Like, the reason I started stream early today was because I was like, I'm just gonna chill, I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos, I'm gonna do whatever. And I was like, this is so fucking boring, dude, I need to do something. And so I downloaded DaVinci and I was looking into, like, editing TikToks and stuff. But then I was like, I only have, like, 30 minutes before stream, fuck it, I'll just start now and I'll do the DaVinci stuff later. You like your goth, artistic, or gamer friends? Hell yeah, dude. My friends are a weird mix. I have friends that are like, you know, martial artists. I have friends that are sort of like, I don't know, like normies, I guess, like trades guys and stuff like that. And I have like my art friends. I have a whole spectrum of friends. As you get older, one thing I've noticed too is switching from friend group to friend group. If you hang out with friends you haven't seen in a very long time, and then you go back to like, you go back to a friend group you haven't seen in a long time, it's almost like going into a time capsule. The jokes are all sort of based off what the habit of that friend group had, and it's like a completely different culture than like maybe a new group that you've established yourself with. It's interesting. I don't like this. I don't like how too round. Also, he doesn't have a bottom lip. You have a friend who's in a band, she's the singer? Hell yeah, dude. Don't forget me when she goes famous and you go on tour with her. I think that's one of the benefits, speaking to you NFT screen shooter a little bit, that's one of the benefits of going to art school is the networking and the friends that you make when you're there. I think that was the biggest thing I got out of it, was the social circles. And from there, I think, you know, the abilities you learn, they're great and all. Could I have done them on my own? I don't know, maybe, maybe not. I think maybe with my work ethic now I could have. Maybe with my work ethic back then, probably not. But the connections were definitely huge. It's a weird ass smile. Yeah, there's so many talented people. Yeah. And the thing is, in art school, the people that you start off with that are really skilled, right? Like, you might see somebody and be like, wow, this person's really good, and they're like at this crazy level, and I'm all the way down here. But the reality is, by the end of school, whoever's at the top right now, it might not even be anywhere close to the top. You know, people's ability develops at such a different pace. It's very interesting to see. You can't really predict who's going to be able to accomplish what. So be nice to everybody, because they might be your boss. The underdogs rise up faster. Maybe. That's true, maybe. You were gonna go to art school, but you didn't have your GCSES. GCSES. I don't know, that's a British thing, I guess. I don't know. Due to not going to school for your mental health and bullies, so you missed your exams. You have a year off college, so you might scrap college and go to work. Yeah, I mean, whatever you want, really. I think we've had this talk before, right? But, yeah. You took a year off after high school too, and it was worth it for you because you weren't ready for college at the time. You do what you think is right for you. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I also took a year off after college, you know. And but to me, in my case, it was more just because I wasn't really convinced I knew what I wanted to do, and because of that, I just didn't want to rush into anything, you know. I gotta, you know, no. I'm not jumping over to this girl. I'm gonna stick on the stupid front guy whose eyes I absolutely despise. All right, let's fix this guy's eyes. Yeah, you might skip college, giving to the fact that the bullies go to the same school. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't really know how to navigate that one. I will say people tend to change in college. And if people are still bullying you in college, I think they're probably sociopaths. Like, I think once you get into your like 20s, you know, being a catty bitch is a lot less common in my experience. You want to be a tattoo artist, but you trying to get an apprenticeship is ARG, pirate style. I don't know anything about how to become a tattoo artist. I would say, I guess, look into sort of methods on how tattoo artists practice. I think that you can buy, like, fake skin and then practice on that. Maybe do some stick and poke, maybe do whatever, like, really cheap stuff, you know, so you don't have to buy, like, specialized equipment. What kind of tattoo artist do you want to be? I feel like tattoo art for me is kind of like hit and miss. I don't like aesthetically, like I value the skill of it. I don't personally, my personal taste, I'm not a big fan of the generic like tattoo style where it's like a butterfly, or this is a terrible butterfly by the way, but or like I don't know, like a skull. I feel like tattoo art, it doesn't explore enough. I feel like my complaint with tattoo artists, and I think that's changing a lot now, right? So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but in my experience, or what I've perceived, is that tattoo artists typically have a very more set aesthetic. They don't divert as much. Now they do. You see a lot more anime stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It seems like tattoo industries tend to be a little bit more trend heavy, and I think it's because you're probably getting commissioned by non-artists to do sort of tattoos for them, right? But I don't know. It's a pain in the ass, but yeah, you can. You got a stick and poke tattoo yourself once, it was painful, and you kind of want to do gothic horror, a bit of chibi style? Okay, I can see you doing that. I had a buddy who stick and poked himself. He did the, he got really drunk when we were 16, and he stick and poked the Old English logo on his ass. He still has it. I would not recommend it. It looks horrible. It's like the logo doesn't. You can barely tell it's the logo. It's so sloppily done. I think the eyes need to be closer together. Yeah, dude. Hey, look, man. I'm not saying this is life advice here. I'm just saying that's what he did, you know? This is not me condoning stick and poking the Old English logo on your ass cheek yourself when you're hammered off of Old English. But I'm just saying, funny story, that's what he did. Do I condone it? No. Do I think it's a cool story? Kind of. That guy was wild, though. You did a little smiley face on your foot. That's not too bad, you know? I feel like little stuff like that's not too bad. I wonder, because I work in a really corporate setting, and I'm kind of in a permanent position at my job, and so if they want to fire me, it would be pretty difficult. I'm like, not tenured, but like kind of. And so part of me wonders, like, if I just started getting like face tattoos and like neck tattoos and shit, like what would they do? Like, cause I don't think they could do anything. But I work in an industry that like really should not have that at all. And so I wonder like if they would just like hide me when like important people come by or whatever. I don't know. What would they do? I don't think they could fire me. They'd probably think I'm insane. Tell me to cover them. Yeah, but if it's on my face, how do I cover it? What do I wear, like a fucking face mask? They tell you to cover it with makeup, clothes, and stuff. I don't know that they would. I feel like like I said, the industry I work in is very, very regulated, and I feel like our HR departments are incredibly strong. If they started enforcing weird dress code shit like that, I think they could get in trouble. I don't know though. I'm not gonna test it out, so this is not really an issue at all, but just something interesting, I think, to think about. This needs to be a little bit shifted over, I think. What a strange song. I would say I didn't choose it, but I guess I did. Buy those temporary tattoos. Yeah. I should dress up as a guy with a lot of face tattoos for like Halloween or something and just see what happens. I probably would actually get fired, I think. I think they would probably go through a lot of effort to fire me. You used to want tattoos as a team, but now you're glad you never got any? I think you look probably okay with tattoos. I really don't think I would look good with tattoos. I'd look like a guy who hangs out at like local bands, like shows, you know what I mean? I feel like that would like it's not even the tattoos wouldn't really match my aesthetic, it's just I don't like the archetype of guy that like has my aesthetic and wears tattoos. Henna one's another thing. You've gotten temporary ones like henna ones. I did that. I didn't do a henna one, but I know for Canada Day I got like one of those like it's like they have like a tub of water. I can't remember what it's called, and you like dip your arm in, and it's got like the print on it. It lasts like a day, and it washes off pretty much instantly. I can't remember what it's called though. Hennas are pretty. I always found like the like reddish color of henna strange looking. to me a little bit. To me, henna really comes down to the color. Okay. This still is uneven. I think this needs to... Trying to figure out what's wrong with this. Like, I think I like this eye, I don't like this eye. And I'm not exactly sure why. This eyebrow is definitely too close, I think. There's a brand called E-Zink. They do tattoos that aren't amazing. I'm gonna assume you meant to say are. That are amazing. They look like tattoos that take 24 to 48 hours to show up and 2 or 3 weeks to fade. You're buying some from them soon. They look gorgeous. Oh, okay. I guess a good way to test out if like tattoos would look good on you is just to buy like the temporary ones. Is this Demon Slayer? I think so. Yeah. It's like a cartoon. It kind of reminds me of like the Chad brow. The Chad face. He'd look like this. Literally look up E-Zink on YouTube. They got channel shorts where they show them. Alright, I'll do that. I'll do that. E-Zink. I think I know what you're talking about. I've definitely seen it before. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, they look pretty much identical to like standard tattoos. I think the trick to doing like what is the trick to doing like front-facing eyes? To me, it's like just get them as symmetrical as possible, but maybe that's not the trick. I don't actually draw a lot of front-facing faces a lot. I typically will do my faces a little bit more three-quarter. I just feel like you get more appeal that way, but I feel like I'm falling into the category of suffering from same face syndrome a little bit, so I'm trying to push things a bit more in sort of the perspectives and angles that I draw faces at, but... They're beautiful, they got Grim Reaper ones. That's up your alley. I was gonna say aisle, but God dang. Okay, that looks a little bit more even. Now the mouth. Probably nose too. Damn, that was quick, dude. I didn't even see that pop up. I don't even know what you banned. He could have been like the sweetest boy alive, and you just eliminated from existence. But I assume it's just like some bot spammer or whatever. But... It was a link. Yeah, dude. You sicked his ass, dude. Sicked his ass. I don't know what the past tense of sicking is. Fuck, dude. Don't repost the link, dude. What are you doing? Yeah, I banned this guy for sharing this like crazy link that's probably gonna give everybody a virus and give them scans and shit. But anyways, here's the link. By the way, if you want to know what it was. Oh, that's funny. Nobody click that. peoplemc.sub/something. I don't know. I'm gonna click it. See? See? Yeti's about to end it all, dude. You didn't finish the link? It won't work, you didn't finish it? Okay, okay, I believe you, I believe you. Maybe I'll click it, just to make sure. And then you'll see stream just end instantly. No, you guys can't die, you're my only viewers. I need you guys alive. Don't explode your computer, please. I need to keep sponging off of you guys. I wonder what happens if I get really thick brows. Or lashes, I mean. It's a little too feminine, I think. Nothing wrong with it, I just don't think it's the vibe I'm going with right now. You've been hacked? Damn. Somebody with the fucking green text on a black background right now is just like going through all of Yeti's files. I think we can make it a little bit thicker. I don't want to go like full drag queen with it, but... Also think he needs more of like a top lid. I don't really know. I don't know how to do front-facing faces, guys. It's tough. I think this brow's okay. Sponge from you and you're gonna regret it. You'll give you anxiety, crying, goth, hermit, introvert, satanist. Doesn't sound so bad. Only half of those are really that bad, but... Oh my god, draw a drag king and a drag queen. What's a drag king? This is the education moment. I genuinely don't know. I assume it's the opposite. It's like women who dress up as men. Okay, I'm just gonna start drawing this guy a body. He's just a head right now. And then we'll deal with sort of the weirdness of the shape differences and stuff between the eyes afterwards. Maybe the eyes should be more spaced apart, actually. I moved them in a little bit, but I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't have. That's better, is it? That versus that. I don't know. His jawline is very short on or low on this side, and it's not on this side, which is an issue. We need to fix that for sure. So it's kind of like drag queen. So pretty makeup, but like painted on beards, bushy brow. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I've never been to a drag show ever in my life. I don't know if Narn's still here. We should get the fellas to go to a drag show, Narn. Okay. Let's give this frickin' fella a body. Look at it. Look at him. Look at him. He's still here. I got a big ass booger in my nose right now. You guys can't see me. I'm picking my nose. I'm gross, bro. All right. I also think I'm gonna fix his hair. His hair feels... He just feels very generic right now. Just sort of... Oh, wow, okay. I think I gotta... What layer is she on? She's on that one. Let's... Is there... Does he have anything? Oh, yeah, I guess that was him on that layer, huh? Drag queens focus on woman-like qualities like fake boobs, tuck lower half, basically using body tape or duct tape to tuck your male pieces back to simulate a woman. Yeah, I know that. I know that. I'm not that out of tune, dude. Come on, bro. You don't have to give me the full 101. I know what a drag queen is. I've seen RuPaul's Drag Race. I've had girlfriends who've made me watch that before. Don't worry. Why did that happen? There we go. Wait a minute. What layer are these guys on? What layer did I draw? Oh, and I'm selecting the right layer. Okay. Drag kings wear binders, tape, or bodysuit plates to hold chests down, make themselves look buff or male-like, and then wear cups or boxer packers for bulges. That's really funny. I gotta get me one of those. Okay. Move this frickin' lady. She's on this layer. Ah, I need her hair to come with her. Okay, she's on that layer. I don't really know if I need the top dude there. Like this guy up here. We might just scrap him. Move him over, I guess. We'll move him over. Drag kings are kind of like drag queens, but punk. I see. Boxer packers look like a certain sex toy. Drag kings or trans people use them. I see. I see. Rib cage. Which direction? Let's tilt it slightly. If his head's center on, we want the rib cage to be slightly facing a different direction. which means his shoulders are going to be like this, so his neck's actually going to be completely different, and his head is going to be in a different spot too. Then we'll have the pelvis sort of facing front on, I think. Is that weird if the pelvis is kind of front on, but the rib cage is like tilted? All I know is that offsetting things makes things look a lot more appealing. I was gonna say Yeti. Zavi, I'm gonna have to move your little mouse guy. I'm gonna move him over here, just so I can draw the legs in. This is kind of like a sassy pose. I don't know if I actually... I said I wasn't going to go sassy on this guy, but... No, we won't. We won't. I don't want to do generic. I always do generic three-quarter pose. I got to figure something else out. How do I do it? You like Magic Snack? He's your favorite? I do. I like him. He's cool. I like his colors. He's also... I feel like he'd be... Like, if my character was dropped into a more, like, hyper-realistic world... I feel like he has elements of, like, being cartoony, but also being real, which I think is very funny. Yeah, you feel like drawing him again? Then do it. I'm just gonna do the ribcage first, and then we'll... It's probably not the best approach, just to do the ribcage first and then connect the legs to it afterwards. I don't have the best process when it comes to drawing, I don't think. It barely works for me. I was gonna say it works for me, but I don't know that it actually does. Let's merge this with the layer below. Oh, her hair is whatever. Oh. That might be too much of a tilt on the collarbone, I think. Tone that down a bit. He's looking sassy again. Why does everybody I draw look so sassy? Alright, what do I want him to look like? That should be the question now, huh? Instead of just drawing... Like, what... do I want him to look like? Do I want him to look like he's ready for battle? on guard. I don't know. I don't know. He is kind of like in a neutral stance, so maybe I do just do him kind of neutrally. Fuck. Just like a full-on top-down look. I don't know. Hello, you're late to class. Naughty, naughty boy. Welcome, Dave. How you doing? We're chilling. We have no idea what we're doing right now. I'm just sort of drawing. I'm trying to figure out a pose that would work with this guy. I am just gonna go steal a pose off ArtStation like I usually do whenever my brain stops working. I'm gonna go look at shit, see what sparks joy, as Marie Kondo would say. And another content creator that an ex-girlfriend made me watch. But you're doing fine. You're a bit annoyed because of an upcoming trip that you'll have to plan. Damn, you're the responsible one, huh? Your friends delegated you. I can give him more interesting eyebrows. Now that I'm looking at some of these other designs, I'm like, I could do something a little bit better, I think. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm so stumped. My brain is just not naturally functioning this week. Nah, you don't want to get lost in airports and stuck in other countries. Where are you going? If you don't mind me asking. I won't show up, I promise. Why is the stream set to just chatting and not art? Is it not set to art? Huh. Okay, let me see if I can switch that. That's a good call out, Yeti. I don't think I noticed that at all, and that might definitely influence viewership. So let me. How do I even switch it? I don't know how to switch it on Kick. Do I have to go into my channel settings? Just chatting. I'm not just chatting. I'm doing art. Do I have to use a hashtag maybe? Yeah, I'm looking through my stuff on Kick right now. I'm trying to figure it out. I genuinely have no clue. Settings? No. Stream key? No. Definitely no. Chat settings, moderator, studio, VODs, monetization, stream. Let's see, just chatting. I don't know how to change it. Modify. There's nothing in my OBS settings that would change that either. Oh. I don't know. Slash category art. Oh, is that actually just how you do it? You type slash category art, slash category. It says this, slash category, set the stream category. Oh, slash category art. Too many arguments provided. I got an error message. I don't know why. Slash category. Uh-huh. Art. It says, I get an error that says too many arguments provided. I have no idea. I have no idea. English, IRL. Session info. It's not popping up there. Just slash category then? Slash category, slash category. Ah! Select category. Ah, that worked. Ah, that worked. Hell yes. Alright, that worked. Incredible. Thank you, Boba. No variables. Alright, yeah, that worked. That worked. I think it switched now. Dave, what were you saying? You want to go to Poland, depending on how you manage to find flights and things, possibly Germany. But as a first-time experience traveling solo without parents, you're good with a shorter trip too. Okay, you're just going alone, you're not going with friends? NFT, can you check the critique channel and give me help in a bit when you feel like it? I certainly will. I probably won't do that quite this second. You have the same issue, looking at it now, you have the same issue with spacing. When your character's moving back and forth, it's the same issue you had with your last walk cycle. It's, when the character's walking back and forth, here, I'll draw it on stream. 1 second, give me a second here. Sorry, I have so many chat windows open. Okay. Yeah, when your character's moving, the space between his keys is too large. You need to smooth it out. You need either more drawings in between there, or you need the key to be closer. That's because right now it feels like it's popping. That's your issue, or that's one of your issues. Give that a try. See how that fixes the appeal of it. I suspect it'll help a little bit, and it's a simple thing that you can do. Dave says BRB. All right, I will BR here. BRH. Be right here. Same issue. Yeah, it is. I think you had the same issue with your flame guy. I mean, the one thing you'll notice is problems with art tend to be habitual, and the more you can train your eye to catch your mistakes, the more you'll notice that you make the same ones. So that's not abnormal for me to call out the same thing as last time. And I think if you scroll up probably to my critique from last time, I probably gave you a similar critique where I said the spacing was a little weirder. It felt like it popped in the back and forth movement. You know, like as it goes, as he's stepping back, he kind of jolts back rather than slow, like from one drawing to another, rather than slowly moving back. And by the way, I don't even think you necessarily need him to move back and forth like this. I think up and down works fine, and probably more in a circular motion. would be ideal, you know? Like for the arc, rather than back and forth for the arc, or like figure eight or whatever you're trying to do, you know? I don't think you're doing a figure eight, but yeah, just don't feel bad if you're getting the same critique, because it's normal. When you work in a studio, you notice it, because your supervisor will always catch you on the same shit. And you feel like an idiot, but it's just you can't see it, you know? Or maybe you can, I don't know if you can, but in my case, I couldn't see the things that I was constantly doing. And so I needed my supervisor to kind of like tell me about it. Yeah, that's not horrible arc. That's pretty good. Arc. I didn't mean arc, I meant curve. That's curve. I'm thinking in animation. You hate that you do the same mistake? Don't, dude. Just be more cognizant about it and then readjust, right? Like in my case, when I would draw guys too short, or I would squish their proportions, or I'd make them too wide. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, look, I know I do this subconsciously, so it's something I have to consciously keep track of. And then you'll fix it, you know? So being aware of it and making a little mental note as you're drawing something is something to keep in mind. Do I give this guy weapons? I don't know. He feels stiff right now. And I think that's because of the placement of his arms. I don't think his torso is necessarily stiff. Maybe I could push the leg out a little bit more on this one. Xanax, you're saying Azavi, Xanax. You're still here. You're just drawing Snack as a dragon rat. That's a dragon rat? Alright, I'm excited to see that. Quick question. You've been drawing with a chisel tip brush lately, and it's satisfying as fuck, but since it's a bit thicker and the opacity and has opacity pressure enabled, it does feel like it forgives a lot of unintentional lines and mistakes. Should I continue drawing with it more with default tiny brush, with that you see all of the shaky lines and stuff? I mean, no, I would just say do what you're comfortable with. If you like the appeal and the effect you're getting, like, if I'm understanding correctly, you're saying you're worried that, like, this sort of, like if you look deep, like, these really light opacity lines, right? Like, stuff like this is, like, showing through, right? Because you have opacity control. I mean, I draw with opacity control, and it allows me to build up depth and layers, right? Like, it's the reason I can go super dark with one stroke and then super light with another. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it just gives you a different range of control. You can either build up value by pressing really hard, right? Versus, like, pressing really light. Like, I didn't change my brush, it's the same thing. Or you can do it by just building up lines, right? Like with hashing or whatever. Like just drawing the same pressure and just over the same spot over and over and over, and then you build up value in different ways and you get different effects, right? Like all these things. This is very dark and thick. This is light, and maybe I could do a gradient, right? So press hard, 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 light, 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 and then gradually blend it out. And then this one is just, you know, it's got more texture because I'm building up the lines gradually. All these things have different effects, so it's a tool. It's how you want to use it. If you like the brush you're using and you like the effect you're getting, then keep doing that, you know, don't worry about it. Kind of how pencils work anyways, so. Unless I completely misunderstood your question, then I'm sorry, but. Also, Zavi, what the hell is a dragon rat? I'm still waiting for you to comment on that. But I guess you're drawing your dragon rat, so I'll just find out. Maybe you can stay silent and just surprise me later. His shoulders feel a little too close together. I think he would have wider width between his shoulder blades. A rat who is a dragon. Oh, that was easy. Why didn't I think of that? In your opinion, the hard brush is more fit for animation, that's why you want to get good with it? I will say, a lot of animators do typically draw with the hard brush. Line cleanup at the end will probably most likely be done with a hard brush, but cleanup is a different process, right? So when I'm, like, if you look at my animations that I do, they're built up with like a brush that has opacity like this, because I like that it mimics a pencil. That's also why I really like TV Paint, and why most animators really like TV Paint. It allows them to draw similar to how they would if they're drawing with am I gonna say it? With Photoshop or Clip or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a more organic way of drawing. I prefer that style personally. I'll never really understand people who use hard brushes. I'm more of a soft brush guy, and I just build up the hard edges with the soft brush. Except for when I'm painting, I typically will try and switch to something a little bit harder. Maybe not full hardness, but a little bit harder. I like my brushes hard, you know? Wait, no I don't. I like them soft. I like soft floppy brushes. That's what I like. Just do whatever you feel like doing. There's no rules. Forgot his ribcage would be much bigger because he's a fella. I've been drawing a lot of women lately, so I think I just naturally made him kind of twink-like. Smaller ribcage. Mate, think before you speak, you're dirty-minded, you choked on your drink. That's a you problem, dude. My brain is pure, I'm going to heaven. Also, calling me mate is probably the most British thing I've ever heard you say in my entire life. Just don't call me a wanker, and I think we're good. A bloody wanker. How do I make the arms not stiff? Mate, 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 mate. Hi, give me 2 colors, you wanker. Green and purple. Those are horrible colors to combine together. So many anime songs? Yeah, we're popping out the anime playlist today. This is when I'm brain dead and I don't want to think. I just bust out the anime. That's how we roll. You think you geeked out about this, but goddamn, short films on YouTube are so peak. I don't know if you watch them. It depends. I think my favorite short film is a short film by Gobelin, at least for animation, unless you mean like live action. I really like Le Roi. I think it's called, well, I know it's called Le Roi. It's let me see if I can find it. I think it's called Le Roi. Le Royaume. Never mind. Le Royaume. This. I really like this short. I guess I'll post it in all the chats, so I don't leave my pick viewers hanging. My probably same people that are in the Twitch chat hanging. And then YouTube chat. The multi-stream crew. It kind of looks, you know what his pose reminds me of? It kind of, you know that meme of the girl with her hand out like this? It's a very old meme. This is like millennial shit. I feel like he's kind of doing the same thing. You don't get how they comp everything so well? You want to practice adding environments and making everything feel somewhat more finished, short film arc? Yeah, I think they do it in After Effects mostly, if I had to guess. I've never worked comp though, we had a special department for that where I work, so I don't know. That would be my guess, is After Effects. Arm feels weird. Just feels, it doesn't feel organic the way he's standing. It just feels forced. It bothers me right now. I don't know. How the hell do I get him to? It's weird, dude. I don't even know what I'm doing. Just getting a little wild. You just watched it? What'd you think? I just think it's really, really well done. Like they animated all of the backgrounds. It looks like by hand. It's really, really clever. Like the theme behind it or whatever. Yeah, the animation is really nice. I mean, there's tons of really, really good shorts. That one just kind of stood out to me as just stylistically really appealing. And just really well executed, in my opinion. So, I do really like that one. The axe throwing part, yeah, that shot in particular is just like insane. It's really, really well done. Maybe we push him a little bit more, I think. I really wonder, like, how they board those, you know? Like, I would love to see the storyboard for that short. Especially, like, the axe throwing part. I don't know, like, I wonder if it's just, like, when they animate it, they kind of, like, freestyle it and do, like, a combination of straight ahead and pose to pose until they feel it out and, you know, get it right, but I don't really know. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I gotta start doing, guys? I gotta start... Oh yeah, the camera movements are really well done. I have to start crossing the body with the arm. I have this really bad habit, and I've noticed it in a lot of my drawings, where I try and keep a lot of negative space in and around the arms. It's just sort of an animation habit where I try and break up the shapes a little bit more. In this case, it worked really well, but I think I want to get into a point where I can actually start having the arms sort of cross the body, and like, I don't really know how to do that. Yeah, they did go full Sakuga with the axe. So, I don't know. Like, I think what I want to do for this one is maybe have his hands, like, resting on, like, a big-ass sword or something. You know, that comes right between his legs. And then we'll have the perspective on the sword sort of like this, crossing the body. In which case the chest is going to have to change shape, right? Because the muscles are now pulling in a different direction. So if we got that, this is going to... this collarbone is going to come forward. All this is going to shift, basically. So this is going to sort of come like that. Which means this is going to sort of round. What do delts do when they go into this position? I think you probably have a little bit of his lat popping out. Is that too wide? That might be too wide. Maybe it'd be covered. You're really curious about the story aspect, how they come up with it. If they have a related life experience or just come up with this random idea and how they turn a basic idea into more concise parts and stories. Yeah, like that short in particular has a very, very, very simple plot. And it's executed really, really, really well. There's another short. This is not really a short. This is more professionally done. I mean, a short can be professionally done, but it was for Love, Death, and Robots, the recent season. The one where they're on the boat. I can't remember what it was called. It was called. Was it? I don't know. One of you guys knows which one I'm talking about. Like where they have to feed people to the Kraken. I'm not gonna spoil it, but the writing on that one I found was probably the best writing of the entire like season. It was Bad Traveling, I think is what it was called. I really, really liked the writing on that one because I don't know. I thought it was really, really well done. It's not the Kraken, sorry. It's like a crab thing or whatever, but... You love the Fox one in Love, Death, and Robots? Which one is that? I don't think I've watched every single one. Is it Yan? Is that what it's called? I don't think I've seen that one. think this leg would need to come out more a little bit. This one I'm still unsure what I'm gonna do with. Maybe front on. Do I even want the sword idea? I don't know, dude. I just see artists online able to cross the body and like break up the forms a lot more effectively than I can. It's something I really want to work on, but I don't know how to execute it properly. It's stressing me out. That ain't it. Forearm is a little long or short, I think. Oh, dude. I'm struggling so hard right now, guys. All right. I just want to give him clothes. I just don't know, like, what to dress him up as, you know? How am I today? Honestly, kind of frustrated. Not at anything in... Well, no. 100% at my art. I've been, much like the title says... Well, I guess if you're on Kick, the title says, my first stream. I've just never changed that. Maybe that'll be the running gag. I'll just keep that on there forever. But, yeah, today... I just have been really having a lot of frustration this week and a half, and with my art in general. And I touched on it briefly at the beginning. NFT Screen Shooter says the same here. Yeah, I think the main issue is I think this is one of the better, like, this goth drawing is one of the better drawings that I've actually done. And because of that, I feel like I've set a new bar for myself, and getting to that bar is difficult. And I feel like anything that I do that sort of falls back into old habits or develops artwork in a way that is counter to the way I want my art to progress is something I'm very conscious of. And is something that fills me with a lot of frustration. And I'm feeling that right now with these drawings. They feel flat, they feel stiff, they don't feel like they have the appeal that I want them to have. And I think I have to get out of my head and stop trying to rush. Right now I'm trying to rush to a finished product. And I think that's what's holding me back a little bit. And I'm not taking the time to slow down. And I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to... Today is a battle against me. It's me versus me. And so, yeah. Just venting my frustration a little bit. I'm not mad or anything. I recognize that it's kind of the way it is, but... Sorry, that was a big trauma dump for the how are you doing question. Otherwise, I'm good, though. Yeah, it's not trauma dump, it's monologuing. Yeah, well, when you're the streamer, I guess it's not trauma dumping, it's content, so... But yeah, in general, that's just sort of how I'm feeling right now, a little bit. A little frustrated, I think, with the development of my work. Like, this doesn't read well from far. I think it's too small, maybe, but... I don't want to make her bigger. You're adding more frames. It looks like he's a little slow in motion right now. Do I have any tips for drawing horns? Yeah, think of them as cylinders, right? Like, let's say I'm giving this girl horns. I just want to make sure I'm not drawing on any layer that she's on. So I'll draw on this one. If I'm drawing her horns, I want two things. I want them to be the same size, and I want them to show overlap. And by showing overlap, it's pretty simple. You just... Well, it's simple. It's simple once you wrap your head around it, but you want to show overlap by having one line go over top of another in a shift in direction. And that more or less shows overlap, right? That's kind of... And then, you know, how you want to do the horns is sort of up to you, but... That's how I would think of horns. And there's more simplified horns, right? Like if I just gave this guy like little stylized devil horns, you could do that too, you know? That's kind of how I think about it. I don't think there's no right or wrong way to do horns. You could straight up just do like some unicorn spike type thing, right? Like you don't need the overlap, but if you want to sell depth in your drawing, I think that's a good way to do it, is just by adding overlap to stuff. I don't know how you felt drawing her, but usually feel like your best work is stuff where you didn't have expectations. No, you're absolutely right. Actually, you know what happens? Usually when I have a good drawing, I start off with a nice face. Once I do a face, and the face I think is to a point where I really like, from there, drawing the body just sort of, I try and match the body to the face a little bit. And I think with her, I knew the face was sort of appealing right away. And normally that wears off, you know? With her, it didn't. And so with this guy, I just don't like his face. I don't find it very appealing. I find it very bland and generic. And I think that's sort of where a lot of my frustration stems from. Is just I feel like I'm trying to polish a turd right now. And I think there are times, and this might be one of them, where I just have to accept that the drawing is not going the way I want it to, and then move on to another drawing. I have a hard time letting go, though. And I tend to just keep polishing and polishing, but I should probably get into the habit of thumbnailing, because I think that'll sort of eliminate a lot of these issues, where I can sort of get like a rough draft before I blow it up and make it bigger and commit more time to it and stuff. The thing is, I definitely have an easier time drawing faces from a 3/4 perspective like this than I do front on. And so part of the frustration is I'm just not super comfortable with drawing a head front on as I am with drawing at 3/4. And so I'm trying to push through the frustration right now. And it's tough, I will say. The thing is, I also feel like, I think what you said about sort of drawing with no expectations, I think I have that typically built into me. I don't usually put too much stock in stuff, but I think I'm more conscious of where I'm spending my time, where I'm like, should I just give up on this one and move on to something that has a better start, you know? But I think if I do that, or if I keep that mentality too much, then I end up in a situation where, well, I'm just giving up on things way before I should have. And there's probably an argument to be made that this could be turned into something nice. Right now it feels like shit, and all I want to do is draw something else. But I'm trying to power through here. Especially when it comes to drawing from imagination, I'm not really using any reference for this. I'm just kind of really trying to nail down the shapes and everything, and just straight off the top of the dome. So that's probably not making this much easier for me either. But I don't typically draw with a lot of reference unless I absolutely need to reference something specific, you know, like a hand or whatever. But it also means that sometimes when I'm drawing, check Discord, I'll check in a sec. It means sometimes when I'm drawing, I tend to sort of spin my wheels as I try out different shapes, because I don't have anything to reference it off of other than my memory. Alright, snack check Discord. Let me take a look. Is there going to be a rat dragon in here? That rules, dude. I love that. We'll throw him in here. We're just gonna make him tiny. We'll stick him up like right there. So as I'm zooming in. Is that how Snack reproduces? He lays eggs? That's a great dragon, dude. I love that. Yes, I lay eggs. Alright. Canon is being established, guys. Right before our eyes. Okay. I'm at a point. I'm saying I'm just gonna call it on this dude. Not call it per se, but I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm redoing this guy's head. I'm redoing it. Fuck it. We're doing it live. All right. Let me. It's just not working. It's not working. I'm polishing the turd. I'm hesitating. We're moving on. We're doing the same head. We're just doing a new one, brand new. Maybe we'll go slightly off center, just a little bit. But still more or less centered. Oh my god, I should do like Snack in different styles, universes. NFT says One Piece. Ooh, that sounds nice. Dave says, I really like EO58's approach. I also saw this with Ethan Becker. They have a file with a ton of drawings and sketches, and whenever they feel like it's becoming stale, they move on to another one to keep the flow. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to keep sort of the same spirit, but I'm just going to say fuck it to the initial drawing. And you know what? We're going to even get more radical. We're just going to straight up erase it. Boom, he's gone. I can't even use him anymore. Gone. No attachment whatsoever. I don't have him backed up on another layer. He's just fucking dead to me. And now we're gonna try and do something a little bit better. Should you draw Snack in a dress? No, that's too far. Zavia is too far. Drag Queen Snack. You can do it. Okay, I think this is already going better. I feel like it's already going better. Just the general shapes are a lot nicer, less scratchy, more confident. Let's reserve our hype for a couple minutes from now when I get really mad at what I'm doing. But for now, I think it's looking okay. That shoulder's a little weird. You're drawing too many rats? You're gonna become the rat queen, dude. You're getting so good at it. And we got the lat here. The obliques. I think it's better if we actually have a sword coming straight up like that, rather than going down. Just building him with little chunks. Okay, I'm gonna make a mental note of the line weight because I like the feel of this line weight right now. So we're at 7 on the brush size. If I ever ask you guys what pixel size I was at when I was drawing good, Size 7. Your little dragon is dancing? Yeah. Alright, I think we're cooking a little bit more now. Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and you gotta kill your baby, you know? 7 size brush. I think, man, I think if I made a YouTube channel, tell me what you guys think about this, by the way. I think rather than doing like content tutorial necessarily, I'm kind of driven to do more like art philosophy. I think that's sort of how I typically think about things, is using a lot more philosophy and sort of, I don't know, I do obviously do very tutorial-y stuff. I do know Adam Duff. He's from Montreal, he's Canadian, so I'm very familiar with Adam Duff. Yeah, I do like his content. I think if I did something though, I would like to do something a little bit maybe more tutorial-y than him. Like a mix of Adam Duff and more standard tutorial stuff. But more with like if I'm doing tutorial stuff, I would like to bleed in a lot more art philosophy, I think, because I think to me that's sort of, it's something I really like talking about in general. You think it would be fire? Yeah, I do too, except I have a full-time job, so I don't really know how the hell I would ever get into producing content. It's realistically, guys, this is a pipe dream. It's probably never going to happen, but I just don't have the time. Maybe this would go a little bit higher. That foot looks busted, dude. I do kind of want the foot pointing out, I think. I don't really know. I mean, actually, if he's fighting, his feet would point in the direction of his opponent, most likely. Can I check the critique channel again, please? Yeah, give me a sec here. I'm looking at it. So, what I want you to notice, okay? Here's what you're gonna do, okay? I want you to actually do this, NFT, okay? On his belt, he has this yellow dot, okay? And what you'll notice is if you put a dot on the yellow dot for every frame, it's moving in this sort of motion. It's moving straight down, then it pops out, okay, like that. And then, let me see, I'm just scrubbing through right now. So it goes down, out, up on a diagonal, and then back down. Up on a diagonal, and then back down. So it does something like this. This is not an arc, okay? I'm not trying to be mean, sorry. What I'm saying is you need to watch your arcs. There's no arc there. It's a square movement if you watch the actual movement path. So my recommendation is that you round this out. Okay, so instead of having the like, you can use the dot as a tracker, right? So right now you're doing this, and then back down, right? Like in that sort of, you have that sort of pattern. If you want it to feel better, it needs to be smoother. So you can move this dot here maybe, right? So it has more of an arc feel to it. You can bring this one in, so it feels like a little bit more of an arc. Bring this one in. All these basically, because of the amount of frames you have, need to be closer together. They don't necessarily have to be closer together, but you need an arc, okay? The issue is right now you're moving and you're shifting directions on too sharp of a turn. And you need it to be, when it's 32 by 32 pixel, it's hard to do arcs. I get it, dude, but it's got to happen, you know? You got to do it. So even if it's pixelized, you still have to sort of get as much of an arc in as you can. And I don't know if that means filling in more drawings and having them sort of go like this. But that's what I'm noticing, really, is you need more of a curve to the movement, because it's too jarring to the eye to have it shift directions too much. Hopefully that's not too harsh, but that's more or less what I'm noticing as sort of the pattern there in the movement. What did Zavi say? You're a shit animator, but to you that looks good. But listen to what Snack says. The thing is, I like the actual drawing itself. I get is pixelized, but I don't really see a reason why you shouldn't be able to try and do a smoother arc with the actual path. What about the legs? You feel like they're moving a bit too slow? Yeah, I'd say when the heel kicks up on the screen, like closest leg, like the lighter valued leg, when the heel comes up on frame 10, it holds there too long. So it feels like you've got really like tight drawings up at the top there, and it makes it feel like he's almost sort of like stuck. Also, I don't know if you notice, but between frames 8, 9, what do we got? 8 and 9, the torso's not moving, but the legs are. You gotta have the whole thing moving. You can't. Otherwise it's gonna stick. Like, the torso doesn't move position. And if you want to hold on twos, that's fine, but you gotta do it for the legs, too. You can't have the legs moving on ones and have the torso moving on twos. It's gonna look weird. Do you notice what I'm talking about with the torso sticking on frames 8 and 9, I think? Oh, you're only focusing on the legs first? Okay, well then just apply what I'm saying later on once you start polishing off the torso a little bit more. But, like, the legs look fine, but I would just say it's a little, they're slowing it, they're getting a little too tight in the, when the leg comes up, right? Like when it's in the pass pose, or just before the pass pose. You got too many tight drawings here, and so it feels like it hits mud almost, like it sticks. Or it doesn't stick, but it feels like it's getting dragged through mud. You want the spacing to be a little bit more even. Now you can have it tighten in on the extremes a little bit, but you have it a little bit too much, so I would just tone it down a little bit. That would be my advice. Is that a thing? I don't think it is. It's oh damn, it's in. Here, I'll just share the song because it's in kanji and I can't read that kanji. I know one of them is butsu, but I don't know what the first kanji is, and it's by Yaosobi. I'll just share the song. Which platform to share it to? There we go. Kai Butsu. Oh, okay. See, it was Butsu. I kind of like the lankiness of this dude. I don't know. I dig it. It reminds me of the Butler build almost a little bit. Another game suggestion, if you ever play games, Scribble.io. It's horrible for trolls, watch out. What is it? I've heard of it. It rings a bell for sure. It kind of looks like he's... Nah, never mind. I was gonna say, it kind of looks like he's taking a shit, but... My cat just scratched the fuck out of my face. You have a cool scar? Are you gonna look like Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones? Or Jon Snow? I don't know, one of them had a scar. Oh. Hopefully you're good. Cats are kind of evil. I'm more of a dog guy, if you can't tell. Gartic, have you heard of it? Gartic Phone, right? Or whatever? I've heard of all of these. I just, not a big gamer guy. I should become one. The thing is, all the games I want to play, I don't know that, like, anybody would give a fuck about them on Twitch. I want to play, like, Conker's Bad Fur Day, and, like, a lot of... I want to replay Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is my favorite, like, N64 game of all time. Bruh, I'm bleeding like a pig, and I mean I am a pig, but still, you're not a pig, dude. Don't call yourself a pig, you're good. Just, go patch yourself up. Get back out there, soldier. Patch yourself up. Is that something they would say in COD? I feel like it would be. League of Legends is your favorite game? I've never played. I think I played once, and I was like, I don't get it. And then I stopped. I'm telling you, dude, I'm not a good Twitch streamer. I'm a one-trick pony. I'm an art streamer. Exclusively. I knew you were gonna say Call of Duty, that's why I said it. Oh, what the hell? What level are these guys on? No. No. What the fuck? Where did I draw these guys? You would play a GTA. You strike me as a GTA girl. Fuck, dude. I want to draw his sword, but I don't think I have room. Unless he has like a comically small sword. Just like a tiny little dinky sword. That looks weird. Have I played Twilight Princess? You know what? That was, I think, the first Zelda game I did not actually play. I didn't play a lot of the GameCube ones. So I didn't play Twilight Princess. I didn't play, what's the other one where he's like a cartoon character almost? It's, Wind Waker. I didn't play Wind Waker. I've played a bit, but I haven't actually, like hardcore played Wind Waker. And then I got back into Zelda during Breath of the Wild, like most people, I think. You've completed story mode GTA about 7 times. If you want the sword to fit, make it point downward. Follow me for more art tips. That's what I was going to do originally, but I like that he's sort of like in a braced position. He's just so long. He's such a long boy. I gotta shrink him down, I think. No, I don't need the layer underneath. Sword looks kind of busted, but whatever. As long as the general shape is there. We're going slender for everything. You know what I went to watch yesterday? I went to a theater that was playing the old I was gonna say Cyberpunk. I always want to say Cyberpunk. Blade Runner. I watched the first Blade Runner yesterday. So much better than the sequel, dude. I thought, okay, look, this is gonna be a hot take. I thought the sequel to Blade Runner sucked ass. I like genuinely wanted to leave the theater. I was so fucking bored. And I'm not usually somebody who dislikes slow movies. That being said, I thought it looked great, like the sequel to Blade Runner, but I don't know, I was just bored out of my fucking mind watching that shit, you know? I feel like the sword's kind of small, should be a little bit bigger. You've destroyed the size 7 brush. Have I? It's still size 7, isn't it? It's still size 7. Oh, you meant when I scaled the drawing now? I thought about that too, but I was like, fuck, I need to fit the sword on there. Like, I don't know how else I'm gonna get the sword in there. Okay, now we have our base down for this guy. I'm going to start drawing in his face a little bit more detailed. I'll actually just sort of leave the eyes sort of like that. And then I'm going to save this, because I think we're actually making okay progress. I'm just gonna draw on the layer with the dragon rat. I think that's appropriate. And I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get some water, guys. I'm a little bit parched, a little bit thirsty. Give me a second here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Your dragon rat and magic art stare? Yeah, exactly. Dude, whenever I sit around at home, I smell like shit. I need to... Doing nothing all day is just, I don't know, dude. I fester. I'm a gross man. I don't know what to say. I'm not even that big. I'm like a fairly normal-sized dude, but... Can't wait for the Catsnak VTuber debut. Yeah, that could be a while. Still waiting for Artgun to do commissions. She won't do commissions. There's nothing I can do about it. I DM'd her like a long time ago when I actually wanted it, and she like never answered my DM. I assume she gets a lot of DMs, so. Catsnak shit? Huh? Oh, because I smell. Right. Yes. Exactly. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I do smell like shit. Okay. What kind of face do I want to give this guy? Kind of just tempted to do like the elf sort of aesthetic again, because that sort of seems to fit with this. But I don't know, maybe I should push it, do something a little bit more unique. We like shit. Well, like shit? No, you said we like shit. No take backsies, dude. You fucked that up. Everybody point and laugh at Zavi. Smelling like shit because this art is the shit? Yeah. Imagine if your art smelled, the better the art, the worse it smelled. That'd be crazy, dude. People would not be drawing. It would be like you would think the people who did art were fucking psychopaths. I really like this song. I feel like the tempting thing to do with this guy is to give him massive eyes because he's super big and long. Kind of give him like a Spider-Man thing. But I think I'm going to try and fight that urge. I'm going to give him tiny little eyes. There's those serial killers who did art and sent it to people. You wish you were one. What, the serial killer or the person who received art? My YouTube stream got nuked? Yeah, it does that. So, okay, stream unavailable. Probably because of the music. Oh well, rest in peace YouTube stream, I guess.